But MyPro is still out-farming the gyrocopter for the most part. Now it's the X, Line X, not shooting to TP out, so still sticking around with extra right clicks of his own. And Night Stalker pretty damn tanky. The rocket will still find him with the extra rocket barrage taken by the tree and still Blizzard. They will still get the first blood. With the help of that brain sap, is doing a bit of extra burst damage. That was pretty damn close. So with Nightmare, extra right clicks onto Lion X, that's on the stick. Now going straight for TP.
Come out.
Yep.
Are they gonna force
something? If they find it, Swifty. There it is. Sounds coming through. Extra couple of right clicks. And that proves to be quite tanky. Not tanky enough though with all the bursts coming through from TNT, but got enough time for Protectors to come in. Thorn will connect. Tiny will dive to right clicks of the tower, and well, the Bane also not forgotten by the Bell. Lionex joining in too with the Sprout. Turning this around though, no chance. He certainly has no chance into this here with the DV Real Night Stalker continuing to come and take, so... Well, they lost a Tiny, but they got quite a few extra heroes on their side. Just with the...
Get the Tiny afterwards, so they're gonna recover. They're just gonna go again.
Go again, yeah, Silencer's there afterwards this time, and... Well, it's gonna need some help, no chances there with the call being snapped. MyPro sitting down there at half health, more faces in. Even Blizzard joining the party, the X-Pack will ensure the kill on the Night Stalker, so, well... Last time Alpha Red just outnumbered Signify, so in the second attempt they said, well, we'll just bring everybody in ourselves, why the hell not? Now they make that rotation towards the bottom lane, so maybe they can actually do something against the Death Prophet here. Fearless, he certainly is that, but...
Oh, but he gets split out.
Out this rotation. They're gonna have the rocket sitting inside that Firestorm, and that is more than enough damage, even with the Night Stalker coming in, trying to go for a counter kill, but... It was never gonna happen.
A little bit of a misstep by the...
This is enough to zone Swifty away from trying to defend this towers. Fearless just made rotation mid, popping that axes and do more damage to Caldwell. Plus Nightmare catching them. Trying to find some damage with the Axe Storm, misses though, and now it's time for Alpha Red to do some more damage to themselves. Lion Axe TP's in, the Sprout will be counted out by that. Our last Tango from the Kunkka, but well,
it's a turn.
So MyPro. It's not going to be a bad situation immediately. Top lane on maybe, it's a bit of a different story for heroes next to him, but he does have some help from Swifty, throwing down the card on 3 plus the silence, trying to turn it around, but this time Fearless with his Burn Siphon not quite enough to keep him safe. 1-for-1 trade so far, as Willow just TP's out with the Shadow Realm, because why the hell not? The X-Pack still finds Lion Axe though. Duke and Jive through the trees, even with the Tango, the Sprout, but yeah, it's just pushing himself back. Loving arms, especially with the puck. Starting to look towards his Blink Dagger now after finishing up the Veil. But it is natural nighttime right now, so 4 minutes. And still willing to take a fight with the Green Scope on Tiny. Some resistance not really doing enough to keep him safe here with the Gyro in front of him. And 4 against 2, they also chop down the Night Stalker. So this is certainly making the statement. Getting 2 kills just as nighttime hits. So he did get the ward down, but I think they have an inkling that he's here. Certainly we'll find out now. And it is a Dark Willow, but the TP can still be cancelled with the card through that Shadow Realm. So
200 gold for a 3-man. Yeah. 200 gold for a 3-man rotation with a Dream Call. You take that trade every day. Well, they got the D ward, so the ward was worth more gold to one hero than the gank. So yeah. Oh, look at
more
this,
victory
straight into rage.
Being able to kill Dark Willow.
MyPro is hero.
Get another kill, but Roshan is being scouted out. MyPro contesting that together with Fearless. Starts on the other one, trying to push him down immediately. Lionax coming in to help, and it will be successful. Now they're the ones taking over. Different battalion of their own. It's still kind of scary, but only kind of. Even Coldwell was committed in the kill up top. Coil was committed in the kill on mid, so Alpha Red certainly have the opportunity to finish this off, but it's still a little bit scared with the nice little double call, and as the Phoenix got cancelled. MyPro coming in, but it's being kind of run for the time being as Roshan actually could feel it outside the pit. Can't say I've seen that in a while. MyPro gonna be controlled up with the axe back into Blizzard's arms. Rocket will even farm up a tree on the way back. They're able to hold out. Don't quite get the kill onto the Death Prophet, but they chase them away.
Control on the high ground.
Kind of play. Where's the Willow? Getting on the side, wait for the right timing. Fearless is there as well. Lion Axe, MyPro on the other side, and Oh, they walk outside a bit. Roshan still sitting at 600 health points, but the root, the call down, Fearless dropping low with the bolt coming in as well. The Terrorize, not enough to kill Siphon this time. They actually get the kill, but Lionax, he's now just the Aegis in the meantime. So they were not done. Oh, not coming out empty-handed with that, even though they're still losing a few heroes left, right, and center. Might even lose the Aegis right away, and they will. Niggy, Swifty, no chance. Staying in there, a good unit. The Avalanche will miss the silence onto TNT. Now he's the main target with the Sprout trying to slow them down. A little bit successful, but there's another bit of malice. TNT still on run, juking and jacks. I think they know that something's amiss here. They will actually find the Fiend Script straight off the bat. Blizzard is there with the follow-up, and this should be a dead next crocodile, right? It is indeed.
Top as well.
Top lane at the same time, yeah. Trying to go on Micro X back into another route. The ball coming through will miss. And Stalker still pretty fast on his feet, only 1 point up in Pit of Malice that would not actually lasting for a long time. Still trying to chase him through, down inside the space. Unable to do so. I guess some cooldown, but also damage for the most part.
Oh, my pro. Don't show.
Coming in here, they want to take this fight to silence on the Gyrocopter. Nothing cancel that out yet, but Megan front lines coming through with the coil in the side, trying to slow them down. With Seal is not taking their front lines. You'll have to with 3 Spirit Type going. We'll keep them alive for now. Blizzard, they will be able to burst them down. Only change from MyPro. Big in the back. Oh, just leave them for later. They first took care of the high priority targets, so yeah. Good target fire there from Alpha Red.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah.
They just tried the best to keep them away, but they just ignored it. They just ran straight past the Underlord stuff. Fine, only working away at the tier 2. Again, not the craziest pushing power. Of course, we have some extra damage from all the creeps in the Underlord and just the strength of Gyrocopter. He'll be able to bring it down, but the response is there. Negi with the Terrorize. No to even get any spell, but Fitz will on the boat this time. It is enough to burst down the Death Prophet. No Yules or anything, and we get more. Dark Willow next. Micro on the front against 4 or 5 heroes. What can you do? It's even find Lionax in the back. Will the Youth Scepter into the follow-up. Torrent. That was...
Well,
I mean, they get the tower, they don't trade, they want to take it. It's tier 3 down, taken by the team that you would have not thought would be able to. But at the same time, I guess they want a team fight. So now they have some time to bring down buildings. Don't need 50 heroes if everyone's dead. Alpharetto trying to surround Michael Dutch combo from TNT was not enough to bring anybody down. No follow-up available, so he's the one who's has to go back home the wrong way.
In this route for Bane. That's a scary Fiend Script.
Yeah.
Well, he finally fighted.
Gets it, alright. But at this point might be too little too late. Signify red for the death push. TNT actually goes, trying to burst on a Gyrocopter. Will almost be successful. Terrorize is there, and the follow-up damage means that they will claim the Aegis immediately. Starts on the Underlord. No way for him to protect his Blizzard friends. That's all on him before the rest of the team can come through. They lose Negi, but now the turnaround is there. Micro dropping lower and lower and lower. That's like it will be snuffed there. And Fearless already used his Yield Scepter and the Spirit Siphon. All the exorcism threats will not be enough to keep him safe. 3 to trade. 4 versus 2 here if they catch Signify. Might be able to find Blizzard or Mr. Crowl. Or ideally both. And they also find the courier here that has the quarterstaff on him. But there's the Underlord sneaking in. They won't take this fight. Actually, Swiftly joining Blizzard with the BKB. But Fearless right now is keeping himself alive with the Spirit Siphon. Both also dodged with the BKB. They'll win this fight. Finding one. Finding the Conker in the side. Blizzard still alive as he's actually being isolated from his Underlord with that fear. Gonna have to settle for one or the other, and they do. Finish up the big tanky slug. Triple kill for Fearless.
No butterfly for 2 minutes and a half as well. Great courier snipe identifying what's on it and then initiating gank. Blizzard struggled to find any target in the fight. He had to choose between basically a support Nature's Prophet.
Try to bait out Blizzard a little bit here ahead of the Roche Pit. The big guy is back up. Alfred should also know this. Now, all the high ground are coming in with the silence, doubling so from Swiftly. They burst down one, they burst down two. And out for red, caught with their pants down. Even though they have the high ground advantage, now straight into the rush pit. Top tier 2 has fallen, that was pretty low from earlier already. TNT, how confident are you? How far do you want to push this? The answer is not really.
He's completely out of mana. He has a TP spell and one spell.
Yeah. There's nothing that Alpha Red can really gain off of this. Just Aegis, Cheese, and Refresher Shot.
Yeah. I mean, if there's an underlord, he'd probably act the same, but I think I have a high ground pitch to deal with. No one is in place just yet. I'm gonna take a lot of damage on this T3.
Radiant's bottom tower.
This T2 will not even die. He's walking away. Of course, you don't want to burst him down because he's just gonna come straight back. What else do you do at this point? Swiftly with a call. Little terrorized though, chasing them away. They're all still very much alive and kicking. Blizzard down about half health.
You understand that, right?
X. Oren was being annoying, trying to bait all the action that is now the speed scrub all to death from BKB from Blizzard, trying to burst down this DP, gets the interceptor off, but BKB, third siphons, not enough here with the extra bit of burst, no chance from the back, finding that kill, and now it's all no death profit for another 70 seconds. TNT forced outside of that fight.
No buyback.
Chasing him, making sure he has to go all the way back to the fountain, and this will be a set of racks. At very least the melee one will take, unless Alpha Red can pull a rabbit out of the hat right now.
Flacken and BKB all up.
Gyrocopter still onto the cheese at the very least. They're trying to burst him down one more time, but the BKB is there, finishing up the rack. Now TNT, not long for the world either. He doesn't have buyback too. Signify on the verge of winning this game one. He eats the cheese as the Dark Willow tries to do shenanigans, but they'll die one by one. GG well played is called. And Signify end up winning game number 1 of this best of 3.
Radiant